If you're tired of unreliable virtual assistants and you want an alternative type of remote talent that's actually more reliable, they have more expertise and cost around the same, then keep watching. It's no longer a secret that smart US companies use offshore talent or virtual assistants to save on staffing costs and also scale their business profitably. The thing is, a lot of these VAs are unreliable. The turnover rate is so high, and 68% of these virtual assistants actually have 2 jobs or more. Plus, they tend to move from job to job, searching for the next best opportunity. And you can only rely on them for menial tasks, or what I like to call them no-brainer tasks. There's an alternative type of talent though. Talent that can be relied on, they're experts in their field, they cost about the same, and they only work for you and your company only. In this video, I'm going to be diving into remote independent contractors, why they're a better alternative to virtual assistants, and where to find them and how to hire them. Let's go. Most marketing teams don't know that they can hire someone from abroad to do high-stakes work while also saving on cost. If you want to hire someone to do your clients' videos and designs, your actual ad creatives, or even your copywriting, then you can't rely on cheap talent at $500 per month. The fact of the matter is, they won't be good enough to generate results for these high-stakes tasks. The thing is, these $500 per month virtual assistants, they're more like freelancers. Most of them are people that weren't skilled enough to get actual jobs in their own country with actual or big companies. So they turn to online jobs to try and support their income. But you don't need to hire B-class or C-class players like this. You can hire college graduates, people that actually want to build a career in your company. The type of remote talent that would have worked in companies like Agility or Uber in their home country anyways. These people are called remote independent contractors. These are people that want to build actual careers. These remote contractors are better than VAs for 3 reasons. Number 1, they're experts and college graduates. These are your creme de la creme talent. You might ask, well, why would they want to work with me? I'm not Agility, I'm not Uber. Well, frankly, if you are already an LLC in the US and you have US operations and you are a US person, it already brings it a certain prestige for people in third world countries to work with you. Even though your name might be not as big in the US, but in third world countries, they would still be working for a US company. And that holds the same prestige as working for these big names, but their local only branch. Such as like Agility Indonesia or Uber Indonesia compared to the actual headquarters. You have the same level of prestige just because you're located in the US. Number 2, they don't go job hopping. They don't move from job to job because they're not freelancers, and that wouldn't bode well in their CV. They're wired to stay and grow with one company instead of changing jobs every 2 months. Number 3, they cost pretty much the same. They're a bit more expensive than virtual assistants, I'll give you that, of course, but not by much. They would be 30 to 50% more expensive in price, but their expertise and work ethic will justify this difference in price. Now you know why independent contractors are better. But most marketing teams don't know where to find them. I'm going to reveal to you how I source them and place them to my Fortune 500 clients. VAs can be found in VA groups. Freelancers can be found in places like Fiverr or Upwork. But these remote independent contractors, they're not there. Why? Because they don't label themselves as freelancers or virtual assistants. They're proper career builders. So you need to source them on LinkedIn. Surprise, surprise. It's so obvious though, and I'll show you exactly how I do it for me and my clients. Step 1, you need to create a company profile on LinkedIn. Make sure that this company profile looks legit. You have actual case studies on there. You have your vision, your mission, your company description, and everything from location and details. You would want to make sure that when a candidate looks at this company profile, they know it's a legit company, it's based in the US, and they would attract high quality talent. Step 2, you would want to optimize your own profile on LinkedIn. As the founder of the company, these talent will look at the CEO and see what he's done, his credentials, where he graduated from. So this is a very important factor when these high quality remote talent decide to apply for a job. So make sure you look legit and make sure you seem like the type of leader that they would want to work with. Step 3, you would want to create a free job post on LinkedIn, and you want to set the region to either Jakarta, Indonesia or Manila, Philippines. With your company profile and your personal profile optimized, then you're ready to post this job opening to these 2 regions, which has really good talent, but still you can save 70% in cost. And then you would then attract people in this region. The people in this region, they're experts, but they still cost around the same as a virtual assistant. Step 4, you would want to get the candidates applying, and then you would filter out their CVs, their portfolio, their LinkedIn, and then find people that are college graduates and the right number of years of experience that you're looking for. Now, step 5 is optional. If you still haven't found the right candidate, then you can boost that job post for only $50 and it'll get like 2 or 3 times more applicants. Now remember, this differs from position to position. Positions like video editors or graphic designers, with just $50 you can get like 200 or 300 applicants, but more difficult positions like an e-commerce creative director, even with the additional $50, you might not get as many applicants. So you would want to adjust the budget based on how difficult it is to find a particular role. So that's how you hire on LinkedIn. It's very simple. It's just your usual normal process in the US with a few tips and tricks here and there, but make sure you set the region correctly. Now, this next step is arguably the most important, but most marketing teams tend to underestimate it. You need to make sure your new independent contractor actually does their job. They're all the way on the other side of the world and they can just ghost you anytime, probably just like your VAs do. That's why you need to make sure they know the consequences of not doing their job properly. You need to tie them down using an independent contractor agreement. These are legal contracts that are legally enforceable in any country you choose. These contracts will make sure that there are clear penalties if your independent contractors don't do their job properly. I have an independent contractor legal template that was made by a top law firm here in Indonesia. It applies to all regions you want to hire from, and you can use them for every single one of your independent contractors. Please note this disclaimer that this is not legal advice. But I've used this template to sign and place talent to Fortune 500 companies, Hollywood producers, and 7-figure marketing teams. I also have a walkthrough on how to use this template and the actual copy and pastable template that you can use for your own independent contractor hirings. Copy and paste the template and simply fill in the blanks that are highlighted in yellow to make them usable for you and what you need. Grab the template in the link in the description below. Now you know why you need to hire independent contractors instead of virtual assistants. This way you can scale operations using proper experts and reliable remote talent while still saving 70% on staffing costs compared to hiring in the US. One of the most popular independent contractor positions is video editors. But sometimes, even if you source and hire them right, they could be a bit slow or not produce enough output to your liking. If you already have video editors, I made a video on how to fix that problem here. Thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it if you can like and subscribe to this video, and tell me in the comments below what type of other videos you would want to see from me in regards of hiring remote talent. I'll see you in the next one.